The years ahead are critical and offer great opportunities and challenges to the Philippine sugarcane industry. The Philippines sugarcane industry contributes no less than 70 billion pesos to our economy annually. The apparent stable hectare is reflected in the sugarcane harvested and sugar produced. Production has been a cycle of up and down as the country pursued a strategy of maintaining sugar self-reliance and discouraging exports because of perceived low world market prices. Productivity in terms of ton cane harvested per hectare, averaging at about 60 tons per hectare, and sugar produced per hectare at an average of less than 6 tons per hectare, also tell a similar story. But please note that the variation in yearly production is also largely affected by weather, which have shifted from the pattern of past years. On the green field of Barangay Bulanon sprouts the abundant sugarcane farm of Gaming Merto. Its vicinity is approximately 80 acres. Notice how every crop is great in health and in beauty? It is because of the variety of fertilizers that nourish them from their deepest roots to their highest leaves. These fertilizers go by the name of mixed urea, triple 14, and 2100. Bitter gourd, or also known as ampalaya in the Philippines, is widely grown for its nutrients and medicinal properties that has been used for generations. Ampalaya farming is a great way for our farmers to earn big income after their production. The demand for ampalaya in the markets are great. Its price in the market don't really fluctuate. Using organic fertilizer helps to double the output of ampalaya. The best texture of soil to use for this crop is sandy loam or clay loam with a good drainage, high organic matter, and with pH ranging from 6 to 6.7. The best season for the crop to be planted is from October to February. In off-season planting, 1,000 square meter area can give an income of 15,000 per cropping. It has a marketable yield of 20 to 25 tons or hectares at farm gate price of 20 pesos per kilogram. Management practices such as installation of low-cost protective structures made of bamboos and pruning is widely used by farmers to reduce the problem and increase yield of vegetable crops. Plants grown under protective structures matured significantly earlier and had a longer productive growing period compared with those in the open field. Bitter gourd takes about 50 to 60 days from sowing to first harvest. Further pickings should be done at 3-day intervals as bitter gourd mature very fast. But take note that the growing process or maturation of the plant depends on how it has been taken care of and of the soil that has been used. Pruning of unproductive lateral vines up to 1.5 meter from the base and wrapping of developing ampalaya gave the highest net returns. Plants distance is also important for keeping the plants with a little distance from the other plants will help them grow their vines and thrive well. That will make the plant to grow bigger and wider. Ampalaya farmers has been planting the bitter taste crop from the past years but have been harvesting a sweet success.
Bulanon Garden was owned by Mr. Richard. They also practice organic farming or use compost as a fertilizer. String beans are a popular one-season vegetable crop for home gardens. They grow well in most Texas soils. Like most vegetables, green beans grow best in well-drained soil and with plenty of sunlight. String beans are one of the most popular vegetables for the home garden. Fortunately, they are easy to grow as well. Green beans are one season crop that can be planted as soon as the danger of frost has passed in the spring. String beans grow best when air temperatures range from 65 degrees of Fahrenheit to 85 degrees of Fahrenheit. Soil temperature should be at least 55 degrees of Fahrenheit for good seed germination. Air temperatures above 85 degrees of Fahrenheit can cause flowers to drop and slow production. String beans grow best in a well-prepared and organically amended soil. They should receive 6 to 8 hours or more sunlight every day for optimum growth. String beans can be directly seeded in the garden and do not need to be started as transplants. Soaking seeds overnight in warm water will help speed up the germination process after they are planted in the soil. Most green beans do best when planted about 1 inch deep, and compost is an organic fertilizer that can be made of the farm at a very low cost. The most important input in the farmer's labor. Compost is decomposed organic matter, such as scrap, reduce, and animal manure. Most of these ingredients can be easily found around the farm. Compost improves the soil structure, improves the resistance of the soil against the erosive action of rain and wind. It retains water and releases it slowly so that water is available to the plants over a period. It retains nutrients and releases them to the plants slowly over a longer period, and it contains the main nutrients of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, which become available to the plants after decomposition.